In the aftermath of the Blue Jays losing the World Series, what was worse for Toronto baseball fans, that the club snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, or that tens and tens of thousands of fans were stranded downtown after the game ended because the morons running public transit in Hogtown simply don't give a rodent's rectum? Here's the deal. Hundreds of thousands of people were in downtown Toronto on Saturday night. The Skydome was packed to the rafters. A huge watch party was occurring at Nathan Phillips Square, and every bar and restaurant was jammed. And before the game, the local politicians issued their de rigueur warning, don't drive downtown, people. Take public transit. It's more convenient. It's greener. It's the better way. But get this, those pronouncements turned out to be so much bait and switch. Oh, sure, people got down to the game okay via public transit, but when the game went into extra innings, those responsible for public transit basically told their customers, hey, you want to ride the rails? Well, screw you. We got to go to bed. We don't do overtime. You're on your own. It was more shocking than Alejandro Kirk's bat exploding at the worst possible time. And no, I do not exaggerate. Check out this astonishing post on X from the city of Toronto while the drama at Skydome was still taking place. Quote, "Reminder, we know the game is running late, but transit will not wait." End quote. What the hell? Cute little rhyming couplets from City Hall? Who's writing this stuff? Andrew Dice Clay?
Jack and Jill went up the hill both with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Oh!
But shockers, people paying through their noses for tickets actually wanted to see how this championship game would end. I mean, it was just Game 7 of the World Series, after all, in extra innings. But the city wasn't bluffing. They had no intention of working overtime to get people home. Thousands of baseball fans were stranded in Union Station after being told by indifferent TTC staffers, sorry suckers, no subway service for you.
Don't bullshit people. Say 1 o'clock's the last one. It's not 1 o'clock, and that's the last one. That's bullshit. Bullshit. I call you bullshit. You said it was open 24 hours. You got the bullshit. Bullshit. You ain't on. You had everybody here waiting like a bunch of idiots. Shame on you. Hey. Not 1 o'clock. Mickey Mouse bullshit. What's this? Losers. No more trade. This is thousands of people, you idiots.
Hundreds, thousands.
How are we doing that for you right now, the customer service?
There's thousands of people here. They told us there's more trains coming. We lined up for 20 minutes. We stood there. Call Doug. Call Doug. Danger. You're putting us in danger.
You got people lined up here. You have people waiting still. Communicate, guys. Where's your manager? Communicate.
We got thousands of people here to cut the train. Extra innings, I know you know, but tell us. This is going to go on CTV, dude. Like, seriously, I know you know, but get on the radio. This is ridiculous. Just go. Get busted, do something. Get a groove. Unbelievable. Are you the only guys that didn't watch the extra innings tonight? Like, seriously. Jesus Christ.
Of course, heads should roll due to this fiasco. At the very least, a groveling apology should be issued. But no, being a bureaucrat means that you're untouchable. Indeed, check out this tone-deaf statement on X from TTC CEO Mandeep S. Lally. Quote, "Last night, in anticipation of large crowds downtown, the TTC planned and delivered an enhanced service plan," end quote. planned and delivered an enhanced service plan? Seriously? That's kind of like the captain of the Titanic claiming that the ship's maiden voyage was mission accomplished. Later in that posting, Lally went from denial to deflection, blaming Metrolinx for the fiasco. Now, Metrolinx is an agency of the Government of Ontario that is, quote, responsible for planning, building, and operating an integrated public transit system in the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area. You will not find a more incompetent government agency in our entire Dominion than Metrolinx. Case in point, next time you happen to be in Midtown Toronto, check out the boondoggle that is the Eglinton Crosstown LRT. Construction of this 19-kilometer stretch of track started in 2011. It was supposed to open in 2020. For those keeping score at home, that was 5 years ago. And it's $1 billion over budget, and they're still working on the damn thing. And get this, Metrolinx won't even give a date when the bloody track is going to be open to the public. I mean, stop asking pesky questions, will you? Thank God that Metro Stinks is obsessed with really important things, like, you know, giving Go buses a rainbow paint job to make sure transgenders feel welcome on public transit. Do you remember this abomination I stumbled upon back in Hamilton in July? Anyway, here's what Metrolinx had to say about the Saturday night fiasco. Quote, many customers were also accommodated on Go buses and on the Up Express, but due to track ownership and operational considerations, we cannot operate overnight or add additional trains past service time. Can you believe that? Metrolinx has one job to do. Make sure that the choo-choo trains are running. But the people at Metrolinx are more concerned with their personal gravy train, it would seem. As for the TTC, they love to sweat the small stuff too. Remember how their deputy CEO, Bruce McGregor, canceled Halloween Fest this year because, oh, you guessed it, Halloween isn't inclusive enough. Do you know McGregor gets paid almost $400,000 a year, plus benefits, to make these important decisions? But he can't figure out how to make the subway trains run late after Game 7 of the World Series? Unbelievable. It's such a shame, really. That World Series run by the Toronto Blue Jays, it was magical, causing so much great excitement in the city and indeed across the nation. Too bad the woke idiots in charge of public transit are completely incompetent and unapologetic when it comes to, you know, providing public transit. What a way to ruin things. Bottom line, how many people are now never going to take public transit ever again? This is why, even with Toronto gridlock being so de rigueur, I shall gladly sit in my little climate-controlled aquarium on wheels, jammed in traffic, but at least eventually getting to point B in comfort. Eventually. It sure beats what happened on Saturday night when the people responsible for transit in Hogtown gave their customers the middle finger and literally abandoned tens of thousands of riders. Put another way, the initialism TTC stands for Toronto Transit Commission. But for me, TTC will forever mean either take the car or telephone the cab. You know, people in the aftermath of the transit fiasco on the weekend, folks, they are still seething, and with good reason. It's just another example of how our cities are no longer functioning properly. But can you do me a favor? Can you go to our petition, fixourcities.com, fixourcities.com. This is yet another example of incompetence, and somebody should pay the price. Again, put your signature at fixourcities.com, and if you're able to, while you're there, please make a donation so that Rebel News can tell you the other side of the story.